In this set of the question, I will discuss user-defined function related interview question. How you can work with the user-defined function in the real time, and this both the question I'm going to discuss, that is the very repeatable in the real time as well. So this function is very useful in the real time. So that is the reason you will definitely get this type of the question in the interview. My first question is develop a user-defined function to maintain the first name and last name as a first letter is a capital and the remaining letter as a small. Like K, for the Kevin we have K is capital, for the David we have the D is capital. So I have this table as a taken example. So you can see the first name is coming all the small letter, and you will also say the last name is also coming all the small letter. But when we work with the some type of the report and populate the data, you need to be always maintain the some type of the data consistency. That is the reason to avoid this type of the situation, we can always go with the function whenever we fetch the data for the first name and the last name and something country name or the state name. All these things you need to be mentioned. So we always use the some function, we not hard coded any table. So you can use this function in any of the table. Okay, so I'm creating one function, the create function, and the function name. You can give the any user defined function name, get a standard name, and the input parameter is my name, and we returning the data type as a varchar 100. So what type of the data will be returned? This is returning the varchar value. So first what I am doing, I am just returning the select statement with the upper. Whatever the name will be coming, that I am trimming from by using the left clause, and will take the first letter. So any of the first name or the last name, the first letter will be trimmed, and I'm using the some concatenation function, and remaining value I'm using the trimming the value by using the substring. So substring the what the column you data extracting, where is the starting position, because the first position is always already taken. So we always with the start with the 2, and the till the length of the name, whatever the name is providing. Like my name is Mukesh, so what is the length of the Mukesh, that all that will be trim the data. So let me first install this function in the database adventure work database, and I'm calling this function by using the different table. Like I have one dim customer table. So you can see, if you run this code, you can see all the name is coming. Like here is capital, small letter is coming, but here you can first letter is capital is coming. Like the same like last name is also you can see we have some of the data is the not the maintained correctly. So if any data you have that not the maintain, or even maintain also, it will be give the consistent value. Okay, whatever the consistency is there, that will be populate in the output. So like this, if you have retrieve maintain the consistency, you can always go to this function. Coming to the next function, write a user defined function to display the new email ID. Okay, new email ID with the combination of the first name, first letter of the first name and last letter is the last name. The requirement is, suppose my name is Mukesh Pandey, so my mail ID should be mpandey@gmail.com. Okay, so we can take the example of this any table. Okay, so we can see the dim customer table. You can take the we have the email address. So always you need to be retrieve this function, that combination of the first name and the last name of the every letter. Okay, so now we can create the function, and input parameter is the customer key, and email address, whatever the column will be the, you can also do the some type of the customize to not use the any of the table. So I am declaring two variable, email and login, and I am taking the login the lower of the first letter of the first name, okay, by using the left function, and the remaining I am taking all the letter, and I am using the concatenate function, and I am storing into the variable login variable. Okay, And in email address column, I am just doing the stub function. Is basically used for the replacement. So this is the column name and the starting position and how many letter we want to replace. So I want to replace it the at the rate. So that is the reason I use the carry index -1 and login, and from the table name where customer key is equal to whatever the customer key will be provided. Okay, so both are the related to the scalar function. So first you can install this function. So now you can see this function got installed, and if I run with the table basis, so you can see all the column value will be populate like combination of the first name and the last name, J Ang, R Torche, C Chu, E Johnson, so like that. Okay, so hope you understand how we can achieve it. So thank you so much. We'll meet again on next video with the interesting question. Thank you.